What's up everybody, Stacking Surfer here, your favorite YouTube stacker, back with another awesome video. So today we're going to be talking about silver 102, okay? You guys are advancing to the next class in how to stack silver, all right? So today we're going to talk a little bit about FOMO. Today we're going to talk about what do we do to accumulate more silver and what kind of silver should we be stacking in the first place.
Stacking Surfer.
I think I'm your best friend. Balances in your bank instead. Today we're going to be talking about silver 102, okay? So you guys are advancing to the next class in silver stacking, and I'm here to help you guys with that. So today we're going to be talking about what kinds of coins should you get started with, okay? We're also going to be talking about growing your stack. So after you've started to build your stack, how do you grow it? What's the best way to do that? I'm going to be talking briefly about places where you can buy silver. Next, we're going to be talking about determining the best price and your timing. This goes along a little bit with my hack video I put out recently that talks about waves. How do you make sure that you're buying down at the bottom of the wave and not the top of the wave, right? Or let's just call it a buying cycle, okay? You want to buy when prices are low, not when they're high. We're going to talk about that in a little more detail. And we're also going to be talking about the different kinds of silver to avoid, and then also storing your silver, and then stacking tips in general, okay? So I'm excited for you guys. This is going to be fun. All right, so right here is Mission San Juan Capistrano, founded in 1776 by the Spanish, okay, of the Franciscan order. So this mission has been here a long time. What you're seeing right here is the original part of the mission. There were bells in here. Massive earthquake came through and knocked down most of the mission. This is the original part. A lot of it's been kind of rebuilt. Okay, so let's talk about getting started with stacking. Okay, so one of the questions that I hear a lot, and I think a lot of other stackers get, is how do I get started? How much silver should I be buying to get started with my stack? Well, let me tell you, the world is in a crazy place right now. If it were a few years ago, I would say you've got a long time to get ready. Right now, I would say you need to start this ASAP. What do I mean by that? I mean today, tomorrow, or the next day. Start buying your silver if you haven't done so already. What's the recommended amount of silver to get started with? I recommend that you get started with anywhere from 10 to 20 ounces of silver. Okay, so if you've got enough money to buy 20 ounces of silver, go ahead and get a tube of silver. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute here. If you are more on a tight budget, you can start with one coin, round, or bar, 1 ounce, and you can get started with that, okay? So we're going to tell you a little bit more about how to do that, but that's what I would get started with right now. So since you're just starting in your stacking, it's important to understand a couple concepts. The first concept is spot price, okay? Spot price is how anybody that's selling silver is determining the price that they should be selling it at, okay? I'm not going to get into the details of how spot is determined, but let's just say it's the paper value of trading silver, okay? Now, when you go to a silver store, either online or if you go to one in person, that might be a local coin shop, they're going to sell you silver above spot price, okay? They need to make some money. They're buying it at spot price or maybe a little above it, maybe sometimes a little bit below it, but they're going to be selling it above spot price. The difference between spot and the price you're paying for that silver is called the premium, okay? That's important to know. You want to get a low premium as you're getting started with stacking, okay? So that is something that you need to be aware of, and we're going to talk a little bit more about how to determine that and make sure that you are getting the right price as you're getting started. So some very popular coins to get started with are going to be your sovereign coins or coins minted by a country, okay? So you're going to be looking at silver eagles in America here. You're going to look at Canadian maple leafs. You're going to be looking at British Britannias, or you're going to be looking at Australian kangaroos, okay? Those are your four main coins that you might be getting started with. Those are referred to as coins, okay, because they have a dollar or a denomination on them. They also say how fine they are, if they're 3 nines or 4 nines fine silver. They'll also have a year in when they were minted, okay? And then they're great coins. They're highly recognizable throughout the world. These are the best coins to get started with. However, one caveat I'll give you right now is they're not going to be the cheapest. There's going to be a higher premium on these coins because of the high demand for silver at the moment, for physical silver. So what I would recommend is staying clear of the American Eagles right now because the premium is just too high. And even the maple leafs might be too high too. You're going to need to check with that. Okay, now that you've got your 20 coins, all right? And if you started off at 10, just double it, get to yourself to 20. Now that you've got 20, we're gonna figure out a new strategy here, which is making a monthly budget. That monthly budget is gonna help you be disciplined in buying coins on a regular basis, okay? For me, I like to look at a weekly budget and purchase on a weekly basis. And for you, it might be monthly, but I would recommend at least monthly. I think everybody could probably forego an extra Starbucks coffee a couple times a week and buy an extra silver coin for between 25 and let's just say 35 bucks, okay? It's gonna be important for you guys to do that. There's gonna be places you can find to get some extra money by pulling back from some other expenses you have. Remember, this is savings. This is investing in yourself and in your future. So when you start to buy on a regular interval, and you do that with about the same amount of money each time, we call that dollar cost averaging, okay? Any of you that are in crypto, you know all too much about dollar cost averaging, okay? So this is something that I highly recommend, and I think it's gonna be very important for you guys to follow as well. Additionally, keep your eye out for sales, okay? Just about every online bullion dealer will have a weekly sale. So go ahead and put your email in their daily sale section. I have to go look that back up to see exactly where it's at. But you'll be able to put your email in there, and you'll be able to sign up for those weekly emails that come out for those discounts. There's some great prices that come out on those coins, rounds, and bars. So let me give you just a little bit more information on this. Now that we've done our sovereign coins, I would recommend to start switching over to getting about 20 rounds, okay? You can do this with bars too, but I prefer rounds personally. But what we're looking for is not coins that are minted by countries, but coins that are minted by accepted and recognized mints around the country. So you may be looking at things like the Buffalo, okay? Those are great. You may be looking at like the Aztec, okay? Those are some great rounds too. But really, the rounds are gonna be priced a lot less than the sovereign coins, and they're gonna allow you to get more ounces more quickly. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. I've got some more videos that'll be coming out here real soon that you're gonna wanna know about. And that is the best way to inform you guys. And if you like the content, you want me to keep creating more of this, hit the thumbs up and then leave me a comment below. Do you like this video format? Would you rather see just hands and coins? Do you like learning this information, or is there something else I could be creating for you guys? So leave the comment below, let me know. So if you watched my one-on-one video, and if you haven't done so already, you need to go back and watch that as soon as you're done with this video. But in there, I tell you about 3 online sites that are great to go and get coins from. Additionally, I told you about 3 awesome YouTube channels that do auctions that you can also pick up coins, rounds, bars, pours, and other collectible items from as well. So I'm gonna give you 3 more too that I haven't talked to you guys about before. Or at least 2 of them, maybe one of them I did mention before. So one is SD Bullion. I think I mentioned them before. They tend to be pretty well priced. They're a great place. Provident Metals. This is probably my favorite place for buying 10-ounce Royal Canadian bars. Okay, these RMC bars, RCM bars. RCM bars are awesome. I love these things. That has been the best place I've been able to find for price, and they'll vary, but I do recommend them. Another place is Monument Metals. Okay, I've also found great deals on Monument Metals. I've had great experience at all 3 of these sites. I do recommend them. They are not paying me for any kind of a sponsorship. I'm just trying to help you guys get started, okay? But I do recommend these sites. As you put these principles at play, I believe that you're going to be able to get your stack started. You're going to be able to grow it faster and in a way that's more responsible, that doesn't put you in a financial pinch. And I also think it's going to be a great journey for you guys. So if you like the content, please hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe and the bell icon. And until next time, peace out and have a great time.
Thoughts expressed in this video should be considered as opinions and not financial advice. Please seek the advice of a qualified financial planner.